Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna go over a 5-minute mobility routine for your hips, and it's just 5 exercises repeated back to back. And that's it, just 5 minutes. Either you can wake up with it, go to bed with it. You can do it after a workout, which is a really great option that I just did. So I really wanna open up my hips because they are very tight. 5 of my favorite moves that you can do, and it's only 5 minutes. Before you do anything else, make sure you're following me on Instagram at Spin City and subscribe to my YouTube channel where I post all of these videos along with so many other options that you can go to, whether it's a workout, a follow along, a mobility routine like this, or like a vlog style, you know? But today I'm gonna put on my Zen voice and we're gonna go through this 5-minute mobility stretch routine, focusing on our hips. Let's get right into it. Since we're going through this back to back, I'm gonna show you guys the exercises first, and then we're gonna start the clock and do this all together. First exercise, you're gonna start just by opening up your spine. Starting in a tabletop position, make sure your knees are under your hips, shoulders are over your wrists. You're gonna drop your belly down into a cow position. I always forget which one it is. In a cow, dropping your belly down, keeping your gaze up, and then rounding through your spine, tucking your chin, pushing your spine to the sky. Dropping it down, inhale. When you exhale, pushing that spine to the sky. During the 60 seconds, you feel free to move forward and back. Feel free to give some lateral love, but that is your 60 seconds to decompress your spine. 90-90 stretch, 90-90 mobility. Finding your hips and your knees in a 90-degree angle on both of them. And left hip to left knee to left foot. Same thing on the right hand side. From here, the modified version is you can use your arms behind you and just swap your feet to that leading leg on the other side. Swap to the other side, just nice and slowly here. Or you can advance it by lifting your arms up and making sure your chest stays nice and tall and just rotating, trying to keep your chest up the entire time. See, I'm a little bit tight in my hips. And to the other side, really stretching through those hips, keeping those 90-degree bends in your feet and knees at all time. Find yourself in a kneeling position, one knee forward, one leg back. From here, instead of just pushing forward and opening up your hip, you want to tuck your hip underneath your body, and either you can just hold it right here. You should feel that stretch all along the front side of that leg, or you can lift your top arm up and then advance it even more by leaning over to the opposite side, really stretching out through that right hip flexor. And then the next move, you're going to switch to the opposite side. Same exact thing. Final move, we're going to go into a Frogger stretch, letting your knees go nice and wide. From here, you're just gonna lean onto your elbows, making sure to pull your hips back and then forward. If this really hurts on your knees, you can just take this exact same move and place it on your back, grabbing onto your knees, laying on your back, and then just opening up those knees out to the side. Same exact thing, you're just allowing gravity to use a little bit of the work, and then you're taking that pressure off your kneecaps. Starting with those cat-cows, let's get into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 60 seconds right here. Dropping your belly down, inhaling, exhaling, pushing your spine up to the sky. Remember, you're just hitting each of these moves one time. Take it nice and slow, nice and controlled. Point during this exercise, you can find that little bit of movement in your spine side to side. Just give yourself some stretch to the side of your body, to those obliques. In 15 seconds, we're going right into the next exercise, which are those 90-90 hip rotations. 3, 2, and 1. Find that 90-degree bend. Again, using your arms if you need to. I'm gonna adjust myself a little bit. And then just opening up through that hip. Staying on that one side. If you are lifting your arms up off the ground like I am, making sure that you keep your chest up nice and tall as you move throughout this, right to left. And for me, for some reason, I just like continue to shift forward when I do that. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's okay to shift back and find your space again. feels so good. Remember that next move, we're opening our flexor. Hip flexor, starting with your left leg forward, right knee back in 10 seconds. Here we go, shimmy forward. 3, 2, and 1. Right into it. Left leg forward, right leg back. I'm just tucking my hips underneath my body. From here, I should instantly feel that stretch. If you want something a little bit extra, raise that right arm and then hinge over to the left-hand side. Again, still keeping that hip tuck. I'm not leaning forward into my leg at all. I'm tucking my hips underneath my body. You don't want to overstretch here. You feel like it's a little bit too much tension, just release and then go right back into that stretch. Always making sure to not overstretch. Go with the flow of your body. 10 seconds, we switch to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it over. Remember tucking that hip underneath your body, squeezing that left butt cheek now. Option to raise that top arm. And then hinge to that right hand side. Wow, this side feels a lot tighter. And you might find that during this unilateral stretch, one side might feel a little bit tighter than the other, and that's totally fine, totally normal. Just know where you have your tightness, know where you need to improve and get a little bit more love. Again, keeping those hips tucked, not pushing our hips forward too much. All about that hip flexor. In 10 seconds, you're going into that frogger stretch, either kneeling on the ground with your forearms or lying on your back into a modified happy baby. In 3, 2, and 1. Final 60 seconds right here. Knees as wide as they can go, feet in line with those knees. And just bring your hips back and forward. Find that movement here. Breathe through it. Final 30 seconds of this routine. Try to hold that stretch for a couple of seconds and then release. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. There is always time to stretch, even if it's just for 5 minutes. If you want to repeat those exercises another round, by all means go for it. There's never such thing as too much, and 5 minutes is a good starting place, but always make sure to increase that 10 minutes, 20 minutes, even 30 minutes. Take a day of rest and just do some stretches. It's so good for you guys. Recovery is very, 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 very important. It's very important. I have to remind myself, I have to remind you guys so that we can take care of our bodies long term. If you're hitting it really hard at home, or if you're going back to a gym style workout, these HIIT bodyweight exercises that I do with my people, they're a lot on the body. So it's make sure to counteract that with a little bit of mobility, a little bit of wind down, cool down. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Spin City. Make sure to what is wrong with me today? Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sydney to Robbie. All the links are in my Instagram description, or if you're here on YouTube, you're already here. Just subscribe somewhere over there. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in another video. Bye.